दोस्तों, मेरे यारों, मेरे भाइयों, मेरे बहनों, इतने कैश की बात करते हो मार्केट में, राइट? I will just talk about the ROE and the ROC, the price to earning multiple. Now here I do not mean कि not use the price to earning multiple ROC, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इंडिकेटर्स हैं, ध्यान से समझो, पढ़ो एंड अप्लाई करो. बट इतनी कैश के बारे में बात करते हो कि the P&L is based upon a cruel system of accounting, P&L can manipulate us, P&L is I would say the top line is the vanity, the bottom line is the sanity and the cash flow is the ultimate reality. यार तो कैश फ्लो का एक इंपॉर्टेंट रेशियो भी सीख लो. इट्स कॉल्ड एज कैश ऑन कैश रिटर्न. ये सिंपली बोलता है द ऑपरेटिंग कैश फ्लोज इन द न्यूमरेटर डिवाइडेड बाय द डेट प्लस इक्विटी माइनस एनी गुडविल. It is simply telling you that how much operating cash flow the firm is able to generate from the business. Cash on cash return. कितना कैश अपने बिजनेस से आप कमा रहे हो, because ultimately cash is the ultimate reality. And here I'm just focusing upon the cash flow from the operating activities and not the cash flow from the investment activities and the financing activities. Why? Because cash flow from the operating activities is my sole cash flow, my hard-earned cash flow, which I generate from the buying and selling of goods and commodities or selling services. Cash flow from the investing activities can still be positive if I'm selling off my business, if I'm selling off my fixed assets, plant, machinery, building. Here I need to ask the business, are you really concerned or serious to run your business? Do you really believe in the going concern principle? That is, the business shall continue for a foreseeable future and there is no intention to close the operations. The cash flow from the financing activities can also manipulate you. That is, if I raise more and more amount of debt, it's a cash inflow for me. The money is coming to my bank account. So here both the CFI and the CFF can manipulate you, and I need to focus upon the cash flow from the operations divided by the market value of debt, equity, and I need to adjust this with goodwill because goodwill is not so important. It is just an accounting entry. I acquire some other business at a premium, and that premium might fade away because many of the acquisitions in the market as of date are done upon premium, and the premium tends to subside. It's called as a goodwill impairment. The businesses tend to regret that they acquired some other company B at a higher premium. Hence, goodwill is not so important for me. So it is simply just the operating cash flows of the business divided by debt, equity, and subtract any goodwill if you see on the company's balance sheet. So भाइयों बहनों, कैश को यूज करना सीख जाओ. सिर्फ कैश फ्लो स्टेटमेंट ही नहीं है, कैश के रेशियोज भी हैं. सो अप्लाई प्राइस टू अर्निंग मल्टीपल, अप्लाई ROE, ROC, बट ऑल्सो अप्लाई द कैश ऑन कैश रिटर्न, व्हिच कैन हेल्प यू फॉर दोज बिजनेसेस एज वेल वेयर द ROE और द ROC कैन बी लेस, बिकॉज द प्राइस टू अर्निंग मल्टीपल, the ROE and the ROC are a derivation of the company's earnings. The earnings might be temporarily low, hence the ROE, ROC might become low, but the cash on cash return will give you a true picture.